This is going over percentage change and calculating repeat percentage change using a calculator this time. So key things you need to remember or know to do this. First thing, well, is multipliers. So understand that multiply is a percentage divided by 100. You'll need to know these. So for example, 72 divided by 100 gives you 0.72, so that will be the multiplier. It's just the percentage turned to a decimal. Same here, 24 divided by 100, 0.24. Okay, and it's also remembering and understanding these with percentage increase and decrease, the multipliers. So if it's an increase, you're finding that multiplier, so 12 divided by 100, 0.12. And then if it's an increase, it's then 1 plus 0.12, which is 1.12. So again, same here, 54 divided by 100, 0.54. And then if it's an increase, it's then 1 plus 0.54, which is 1.54. So then also you need to remember if it's a decrease, what you do, so you have 13 divided by 100, which is 0.13. And then because it's decreased, it's 1 minus 0.13, which will give you the multiplier of 0.87. And then if your percentage is decreased by 82, so it's 82 divided by 100, which is 0.82. And then as it's decreased, it's 1 minus 0.82 for 0.18. So you need to remember these multipliers to be successful with this. So here's an example of how we can use this. So I've got a question here and some steps. So it says increase 53 by 10% and then increase by 20%. So it's relatively straightforward. You want to find the percentage multipliers and then multiply amount by multipliers. So if we do this, we've got two percentages there, so we've got to find two different multipliers. So first one is 10%, and it's an increase there. So we're going to take our 10, so it's a 10%, or 10 divided by 100 is 0.1. And then because it's an increase, 0.1 add 1, so 1.1, that's one multiplier. Look at the second one, increase by 20%, 20 divided by 100 equals 0.2. As it's an increase, it says increase, 0.2 plus 1 is 1.2. So you found the percentage multipliers. And second step is multiply the amount. So your amount here is 53. So that 53 times by the multipliers. So it is by each multiplier. So we've got 1.1, so it's multiplied by 1.1, and then it's multiplied by 1.2, all in one straight line. So you can type that straight into your calculator as it is, and it should give you an answer of 69.96. Okay, so let's look at this with a second example there. So it's decreases time, very important to take note of the difference. We've got decrease is first, 35 by 20%, and then decrease by 25%. So we find the percentage multipliers to start with. So we've got 20% is our first percentage. I'm going to do it over here now. So 20% divided by 100 is 0.2. And as it's a decrease, 1 minus 0.2, which is 0.8. Okay, second percentage I got there is 25%. So 25 divided by 100, 0.25, and it's a decrease. So I'm doing 1 minus 0.25 to get 0.75. So I've got the two multipliers there. And then you multiply your original amount, this 35, by your two multipliers. So original amount 35 multiplied by 0.8 multiplied by 0.75. So you plug it in the calculator and you should get an answer. Actually, this one's quite nice. It's just 21. So I've got 3 for you to give a go, and then I'll go through the answers in a moment. So do pause it, give it a go. Alright, so let's have a look. First one, increase 60 by 20% and then increase by 10%. So using this method, 20%, so 20 divided by 100, 0.2 increase. So 1 plus 0.2 is 1.2. Second one, or second percentage, I've got 10%, so 10 divided by 100 is 0.1. 1 add 0.1 equals 1.1. So what you need to do, take the 60 and times it by your 2 multipliers. 1.1 times 1.2. It doesn't actually matter which order they are in, so you can write it 1.1 then 1.2. And you plug it in your calculator and you get 79.2. So look at this next one here. We've got 96 and we're decreasing it by 25%. Then we're decreasing it by a further 10%. So if we've got, start with our percentages. So we've got 25 divided by 100 is 0.25. And then it's the 1 minus, because it's decrease. So it's 0.75. And then second percentage is 10%. So 10 divided by 100 equals 0.9. 1 minus 0.9. Oh, there, I've gone stupid there. It's 0.1. 1 minus 0.1 is 0.9. I'm jumping ahead. I'm thinking ahead while writing. My apologies. So we go through with that. We take the original amount, which was 96, and then we multiply it by our 2 multipliers. So 0.75, multiply it by 0.9. And that gives us a final answer of 64.8. Alright, and final example here. Got to read it carefully because it actually says increase 80 by 10% and then decrease by 10%, which is not the same as just leaving it as it is, as we'll find out now. So if we look at our multipliers that we need for this one, so 10%, so 10 divided by 100 is 0.1. 1 add 0.1 equals 1.1. So that's one multiplier. Second one, 10 divided by 100 equals 0.1. We've done this already. And then 1 minus 0.1, 0.9. So we're just multiplying everything as we see it. So we should do here 80 multiplied by this 1.1, multiply by this 0.9. And if you type that all in the calculator, you get an answer of 79.2. So it is not the same answer you started with.